Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, October 24, 2020. Blossom Goodchild. Hello lovely lights. Here is the latest. Hi chaps. So, I am going to keep this as bright and sunny as I can. A month ago, you said the announcement you have been speaking of would be before the US elections. You are down to your last week now, and of course, my buttons are being pushed as to whether or not this will take place, at all. Federation of Light. Welcome to you Blossom, and to those confident in our words to know that we are who we say we are, and we mean what we say. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. Then for today, I will neither hinder nor hamper and allow you the benefit of the doubt, as we do have 10 days, and well, anything could happen. Federation of Light. Indeed Blossom. In a nutshell, it is to be that those who confide in us, those who like you, are hoping for the change, will not be disappointed. Blossom Goodchild. Oh, I have no doubt the change is happening. I just question your timing because let's face it, you've thrown me some real spinners in the past. Yet, here I am, still. Federation of Light. So, shall we then, look at this? Blossom Goodchild. I'm all eyes. Federation of Light. In terms of that, which we have offered over the last 15 years in which we have engaged in conversation, it is less than the digits on one hand that you have questioned, is that correct? Blossom Goodchild. A lot more, yet, other matters got sorted for me. Federation of Light. Do you not consider that to be acceptable? Blossom Goodchild. Nope. Because the two things in question were huge. The 2008 incident and the Pillars of Light in 2011. Now, folk can say all they like, and so can you, yet, for me, if the announcement isn't revealed before the elections, well, let's walk in my shoes for a moment, what would you do? Federation of Light. Dearest Blossom, we do not feel it appropriate to answer that. Maybe ask the same question should that scenario occur? Blossom Goodchild. So, by that, you are saying that the announcement is to come within the next 10 days? Federation of Light. We are. Blossom Goodchild. How can you be so sure? Federation of Light. Because we know what it entails and what it involves, and it is necessary to take place before decisions are made. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. I shall keep going on this. You see, our time and you, with no time, doesn't always seem to tally regarding particular events, and trust is a very delicate issue amongst the closest of friends, which after 15 years and all we have been through, I consider us to be. Federation of Light. So, do you trust us Blossom? Blossom Goodchild. As divine beings of light, yes. Regarding your accuracy on time frames, not so sure. I was so bold when you said about an announcement and the second lockdown in the 5 phases. I told myself to trust, and trust I did. And in truth, I trust White Cloud deeply, so if it was that you were a bit of a diversion from the truth, as many over the years have suggested, I feel sure he would have warned me. Federation of Light. So, shall we just wait and see then? Blossom Goodchild. What else is there to do? Federation of Light. Trust a little deeper, in order to relieve your anxiety? Let us ask you this, if we were there in the room with you right now, would you trust us more? Blossom Goodchild. Yes. Federation of Light. Why? Blossom Goodchild. Because you would be speaking words out of your mouth, not working with me in this telepathic form. Federation of Light. Yet, what would make you believe that what we say is the truth, just because words were coming out of our mouths? Blossom Goodchild. Because I would have you there, first hand, and pick up on your energy. There you see, I knew what we were leading up to. Federation of Light. Indeed Blossom, our energy of truth and love. Do you not feel this when we are thoughtfully speaking with you now? Blossom Goodchild. Yes. Yes, I do. Like White Cloud, you have only ever shown love. Never once have I felt one iota of anything other than compassion, and understanding, and giving of your wisdom to assist us. Federation of Light. So why is it different if we were in the flesh? Blossom Goodchild. You really want me to answer that? Federation of Light. Yes, please. Blossom Goodchild. because it just is. Federation of Light. And now we shall play ball with you as you do with us. We would say, not a good enough answer. Blossom Goodchild. Okay, because if you were sitting here telling me all this. Federation of Light. Yes. Blossom Goodchild. I would know it was coming from you and not me, or some mind-controlled microwaves making channelers out to be oddballs, and totally full of air. Federation of Light. So, is it then that you are questioning who we are? Blossom Goodchild. I will be if there is no announcement before 3rd November. Federation of Light. Blossom, our beloved and mystifying soul, who we know only desires to make sure the truth is given. As White Cloud has also said, we are not fortune tellers. Blossom Goodchild. Then why give us a time frame for an announcement, etc.? Federation of Light. Would you find it hard to take if we said because you pushed us to do so? Blossom Goodchild. Nope. I can take that. It's true. We down here are so desperate to know what the blank is going on, underneath it all, behind the scenes. We need the hope to continue on. I know you know how many write in saying they are on the verge of giving up because they are so tired. Federation of Light. Yes. We know of this, and those in other realms, do much to try and assist on an individual routine to help such souls. So, you see, yes, we have spoken of a huge announcement to come and of a second lockdown, and of 5 phases, because it is on the cards. We are not making this up out of thin air to satisfy you. We are succeeding in many ways of enlightenment and encouraging so many to awaken, which after all, is our particular mission. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, you do know of what lies ahead in terms of changes and what is to come about? Because it is part of the divine plan, correct? Federation of Light. Blossom, we thank you for your inquiries and perseverance, for we know many feel as you, and have questions that are so similar to yours. We, the Federation of Light, do not inform, unless required. We do not use words for they are inadequate, we use energy and feeling. Our energy and feeling is of the highest love, and that blossom, and all is who we are. Blossom Goodchild. Isn't it who we all are? Federation of Light. Excellent observation. Indeed, it is. Yet, as you know, there are many, many levels, frequencies, and vibrations in which love, and its energy can reside. Blossom Goodchild. And it ain't vibrating too high down here right now, that's for sure. Federation of Light. Yet, each one of you are changing that, that's why you are there. Blossom Goodchild. Yep. My heart can get that. So, back to the not being fortune tellers, yet, knowing what's going on? Federation of Light. We know the outcome of this drama. We do not question it, for it is not questionable. The light has won and you upon the earth plane are completing your mission in raising the planet into its higher position. You know that, do you not? Blossom Goodchild. With respect, only because you and White Cloud have told us. One wouldn't have an inkling going by the state of affairs down here. Federation of Light. Do you believe us on that particular matter? Blossom Goodchild. Yes, maybe, yes perhaps. Yet, is it because I want that hope? Because if we didn't have that, we are certainly doomed. Federation of Light. Where does your hope lie? Blossom Goodchild. Am I supposed to say in your words? Federation of Light. Say what is true for you. Where does your hope lie? Blossom Goodchild. In the strangest knowing, deep within. In the weirdest acceptance of being here for a reason. Yes, you have said this, yet, there is a knowing that is inexplicable. It's like a sort of secret within me, and the recognizing of such somewhere in my being. Federation of Light. And so, if the announcement was not to happen in the following week, and we are not backpedaling, we are speaking hypothetically, would that knowing of your mission disappear? Blossom Goodchild. Probably not. Yet, I would not be a happy bunny. Let me prepare you for that right now. Federation of Light. We come to guide you. Because we love you. We understand you want us to return to the matter in hand. Blossom Goodchild. Yep. Let's go for it, shall we? Like big time? At this stage in the game, are you still happy to say that a huge announcement will be given out before the US elections? Federation of Light. We will repeat, it is on the cards. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, not written in the stars? Don't even know what that means, really. Federation of Light. We are